What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream today on a Friday. Obviously, I'm CryptoNinja and I will be going over the most important levels for Bitcoin. And I do have a few other coins that I want to speak about. We do have also a few coins that we are going to invest in a little bit later, and I'll show you exactly what we're expecting for that. I don't want to show you now because I want to wait for you guys to watch until the end. But essentially, make sure you guys do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you do enjoy this content, share it for a friend. Okay, so first up, guys, let's have a look at Bitcoin. What is actually happening with Bitcoin? And what we need to do is we need to look at a couple things, right? We need to look at, let me just remove this, okay? We need to look at the daily charts. What's happening on the daily chart? What's happening on the weekly chart? And you'll see that, okay, if you have a look at this, this is going to be the weekly low, right? So basically, this level over here is going to be the weekly low, right? And then we have a weekly high at this level here, okay? So what I want to do is I want to label that saying this is going to be our weekly high, okay? So weekly high is at 71K, weekly high, and then at the low, this is going to be our weekly low. Okay, so essentially, guys, these are going to be the most important levels for Bitcoin. Right now, it is trading within this range. Okay, so on the weekly time frame, it's looking relatively rangeable, right? What that means is price is bouncing between two key levels, 61K and 71K. Okay, and then we go in the daily time frame. What we can see is, okay, price is obviously looking like it wants to take out the daily high. Okay, so this is the most important high over here, right? This 66, this level here is going to be the most important level for Bitcoin to break. And the reason why is because that is your most recent high in the market that was clearly in a small downtrend, and we do need to break that level, right? You can see that if you look at the charts, we are significantly making lower highs and lower lows, right? So essentially, guys, this high over here is going to be the high that we need to obviously take out. And then if we take out that high, we might potentially go back to 71K. Okay. So what I mean by this is the key level for Bitcoin at the zone over here. So if Bitcoin can take out this high at 66,800, then 71K will be definitely the next zone for Bitcoin, right? So very interesting price action here. So it's going to be our daily high, and obviously looks really good. So overall, market kind of bouncing back here, guys. Kind of bouncing back here. On the higher time frame, it looks like we might get a move, but for me, we're gonna have to stay patient here and understand that there's a couple things that we have to look at, right? The first thing is going to be, did we break above the most recent daily high? And no, we haven't, right? We haven't actually broken that recent high. Okay, so essentially we need to see a break of 66,800 in order for us to carry on being bullish, right? So like right now, it's important just to be like, okay, if price gets rejected here, then we can look for positions to the downside. But if we get a price to close above here, then I'm probably going to be taking some longs back up to this high over here. Okay, so this would be the setup for Bitcoin if we get a break above this high. Okay, so essentially this is what I'm going to be taking within the next couple of days, but we need price to obviously close above this level, right? So what I'll write here is, just so you guys can understand, is price needs to close above 66,800. Okay, so price needs to close above 66,800. Once we get price to close above here, then yeah, definitely we can take some longs. Okay, but until then, guys, we can't really take any setups because we are currently at resistance, right? And then if we go down to the 4-hour time frame, you can see it's the same exact level, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful zones, right? So if you guys actually look at the looking at this chart right now, what can you see happening, right? Well, what I can see is Bitcoin, for example, right? If we draw a rectangle, Bitcoin range was over here, right? This was the one of the ranges, okay? And then the other range is going to be above here, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a little bit different color because we want to understand what are the different ranges, okay? So essentially, these are going to be the levels for Bitcoin. And obviously, if price can obviously break above, we take the longs. So in the red zone right now, we're currently at resistance. We're probably going to get rejected. But if we close above, then we can take longs, okay? So longs are valid if Bitcoin can close above 66,800, and that will be the entry. I will be posting this on the socials as well, so make sure you guys do check it out over here. So this is the Twitter. I will be posting my setups on this channel here. So make sure you guys do come to this channel. Okay, so essentially, this channel is where I post pretty much all of my trades. You can see over here, these are the videos that we've been going on, and then over here, this is the play that we took on 𝗬𝗟𝗘𝗙. Yeah, so make sure you guys do follow this channel. This was the breakout that Bitcoin obviously had, so this is obviously a good channel to follow. So yeah, just give that a look. So essentially with Bitcoin, we're going to go back here. We have to make sure that we close above this level, right? If Bitcoin can't close above this level, well then we're not going to take longs, right? So it's important to wait for that candle to close. Like I said, you know, with investing and with trading, we have to wait for confirmation, and the confirmation is to obviously close above here. So this will be the trade for the weekend. Yeah, and then the next chart I want to go over is obviously Ethereum, right? So let's have a look at Ethereum on the daily time frame, right? So if you have a look at Ethereum on the daily time frame, what's currently happening? Ethereum is forming a massive bull flag, right? So a bull flag, let's make this a little bit thicker. This would be the target of the bull flag at around about 4,500, okay? So if this had a breakout, right? So if this bull flag, essentially, if we extend this to the lows right over here, if we saw a breakout of this bull flag to the highs, right? If we broke above here, we came down, and then we just came straight back up, right? That would be a really, really good setup. That's something that I would look for. But right now, we do have such an important level for Ethereum, and that is going to be the 3,000 mark, right? 3,000, huge level for Ethereum. Really, really strong level, right? We haven't closed above this level in over the last couple of days. So since this level here on the 3rd of May, this is when we closed above. But right now, we are retesting this 3,000 mark, and we need to close above the 3,044 level, right? Then you go down to the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame looking absolutely beautiful here for Ethereum. We did actually take a long this morning, but essentially these are the key levels. If Ethereum breaks here, we're most likely going to see this level get taken, which is your next level for Ethereum at around about 3,100. So 3,100 would be the next level. But on the daily time frame, if Ethereum can close above this blue level here, then we can definitely see a lot higher levels, like a lot higher levels, guys. So let's see what happens, yeah. But essentially, that is what I'm looking at for Ethereum. Okay, so yeah, right now, that is one of the most important charts to look at. You have to make sure that price closes above 3,044 on the daily time frame. And if price closes above this level, then obviously, yes, we can take longs. Okay. Same thing with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin closes above this level on the 4-hour time frame, then I'll take a long back up to 71K. But until then, we are still stuck in a range, and it is the weekend, so we might just see price come back down to the bottom of the range. So it's hard to know. But right now, if we do get a confirmation that candles close above this level, then we take the longs. Okay. So that's pretty much what I want to speak about. And then the next thing I want to talk about is the Bitcoin to ETH chart. Have a look at this. Bitcoin to ETH has just been so bullish, right? So I want to speak about this for quite a while, because the thing is, Bitcoin to ETH, you can see how strong it is. Basically, it's been going in an uptrend ever since September 2022, right? We had that massive drop where the altcoins absolutely popped, and then we have just been going in a solid uptrend for Bitcoin ETH. So essentially, when this goes up, it means there's more dominance flowing into Bitcoin, right? But when this goes down, that's when we can start looking for altcoins. And I've got a few altcoins in the session that I'll show you a nice strategy that I'm going to be doing with only $2,500. So we will be going over that in just a second. So make sure you guys do stay for that. But essentially, Bitcoin to ETH still bullish. We need this to come down in order for these to start to fly. Okay. So the next thing I want to go over is 𝗵𝗏𝗽 says Bitcoin ETFs are a huge success and 13 filings make them incredibly bullish. Okay, so obviously the ETFs are making 𝗵𝗏𝗽 really happy, and you can see that related who's buying spot ETFs and what their position size is. And while 𝗵𝗏𝗽's chief investment official manager celebrated the success of ETFs, he said there's a significant point the media might miss that makes him very bullish on Bitcoin ETFs. So it's basically just an opinion saying that he's really bullish on the current sentiment and the market. So yeah, you can see that all the data over here, we actually had a price change of all positive numbers. You can see all the ETFs are positive. There was a few outflows this morning, but all the big boys, all the big guys are obviously very bullish on the ETF. Okay, so yeah, that's something to watch out for, guys. The ETF, if you look at the data, whenever we have inflows of ETF, we see pumps. Whenever we have outflows, we see dumps, which is it's very understandable. So it's always good to track this type of data. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I got for you guys today. And the last section, which is going to be the most important section, is going to be the coins to invest in, right? So I've chosen 3 coins here, guys. We have the token name of Prime Gaming AI. It has a price of $15.99. It has a diluted market cap of around about almost 2 billion. And so my investments, this is for you guys to follow as well. This is what I'm going to be doing for the small account. Is I'm going to invest $1,000. The prediction is going to be a 10x. Okay, I'll show you the chart. The ROI is going to be around about 10,000. Okay, and then the next coin is Phantom, 0.82 is the current price, and then the diluted market cap is around about 2 billion. So I'm only going to invest 750 here, 10x easily for Phantom. The ecosystem is looking really good, and 7,500 would be the profits. And then the last coin is going to be AIOZ. So this has the current price of 0.83. It only has 900 million diluted market cap, so you can see it's a lot less than what we have above. I put 750 expecting a 7x, and the profit for this would be around about 22k. Okay, so this is something that I'm going to be doing, and I will show you the charts right now. Okay, so essentially, let's have a look at the last one first, because I want to show you guys something. I remember, if you guys have been following me for a while, we bought AIOZ quite a while ago, right? When was it? It was on the 8th of April. On the 8th of April, we posted this in the Telegram group, and we posted it in the Twitter, and I was saying once price hits this level here at 0.53, going to buy some spots. And look, we're already up around about, from the entry price, we are up almost 50%, pretty much 50%. Okay, so that this investments here would be on around about $325. What? $375. Okay, so that would be the profit right now. But obviously we're going for 7x, which means, right, if we invested down there, 7x is going to be, because this is the bull run target, right? 7x is going to be around about up here. It's going to be quite hectic. Yeah, the target's quite extreme actually. Looking at almost like $5 here, which is absolutely crazy. But yeah, essentially this is what I'll be looking at. Obviously, right now we are up 50%. Even getting in now for this coin, really, really strong project. It's a 𝗕𝗫𝗄 AI. We all know that AI and 𝗕𝗫𝗄 are going to be the main coins to follow in the future. So yeah, have a look at this project, guys. 𝗂𝗚𝗏 is going to be a really, really focused project that I'm going to be investing in. So 𝗂𝗚𝗏, very good. And have a look at the chart. It looks really, really nice. The next coin is 𝗕𝗁. So if we have a look at 𝗕𝗁, let's have a look at 𝗕𝗁. Look how beautiful 𝗕𝗁 is looking, guys. Okay. 𝗕𝗁 looking absolutely beautiful here, guys. So if you look at 𝗕𝗁 on the higher time frames, right? 𝗕𝗁 from October, December 2023, it's up almost 500%. Okay. Then if you look at this from the highs, 𝗕𝗁 can, from the current price, can at least go to almost 300%. Yeah. And that's very, very easy for 𝗕𝗁. Ecosystem is boarding very nicely. The lower time frames, have a look at this. We are attempting to break out here. We are looking at this. This was a breakout, right? That was that breakout we had for 𝗕𝗁. So the target is going to be around about 1.27, which is crazy. It's almost a 40% move. Sorry, it's a 60% move. So it's a 60% move from the current price. So I do think that 𝗕𝗁 has a lot more room to go here. So have a look at 𝗕𝗁, guys. It did break out even on the daily time frame. It looks really, really bullish. And it closed above the daily range. But right now, in order for this to continue to move here, we need price to close above 0.8, because that is your daily support over here, and then we're flipping into resistance. Okay, basics, right? So that is something to look at. The next coin and the last coin is Prime. Okay, so Prime, we're looking at a 10x here. I'll show you what I'm looking at. Seems my laptop starting to slow down a little bit. Yeah, anyway, we got it. Prime USDT, let's open the 𝗪𝗚 chart. I know the 𝗪𝗚 chart is a lot more better in terms of how it looks. Okay, so have a look at Prime. I mean, Prime's just been pumping pretty much ever since it was launched. To be honest with you, we had a dump and then we just pumped for several weeks. I mean, it hit a high of $27. So if you think about this right now, like if you think about most of the coins that you're looking at, right? I'll come back to Prime because I want to show you guys exactly why you shouldn't be scared. Okay, so basically, guys, when you look at bubbles like this, we have a lot of coins that are up. You know, within the month, a lot of coins that are up, but we also have a lot of coins that are down, right? Like 𝗻𝗚𝗽. 𝗻𝗚𝗽's down almost 40% from the highs. We have 𝗬𝗏. 𝗬𝗏's down almost 50% from the highs. We have TRX also down. So it's up today, sorry. AVAX, not much. SUI, SUI, also down. All of these coins that are down is what you should be really looking at, not the ones that are pumping, right? But 𝗕𝗁, to be honest with you, 𝗕𝗁 looks really, really good. So have a look at 𝗕𝗁, definitely. And then ENA down 20% today, which is crazy. WorldCoin down 16%. WorldCoin's actually been dumping a lot lately. I'm not too sure what the reason is for that, but yeah. So what I'm saying is these opportunities, obviously, a lot of people think price is going to go a lot lower still, which I mean personally I do think that we're probably going to go lower, but the thing is if price doesn't go lower, well then you can still obviously make the most of getting these entries now, because some entries you might miss, because obviously you can see here that a few coins like Chainlink, Floki, Safe, some of these coins are already up almost 40% on the week. Okay, so some coins, you just want to look at it at the chart and be like, okay, it actually looks really really good, and you kind of have to focus on that rather than you just buying randomly. Okay, so basically this coin we're expecting a 10x, so we're almost expecting $160 for this coin. So essentially, guys, these are the main coins that I'm looking at right now for the current price. Obviously, markets is looking a little bit more bullish, but for me, guys, it's really important to understand one thing, right? And for me to be completely bullish and all of that again, I need something to obviously take place. I need Bitcoin to break above 66,800. So if Bitcoin breaks above 66,800, then I'll definitely look for some setups. Okay. So yeah, overall market looking good. Make sure you guys have a look at these investments over here. And yeah, I don't have much else for you today. Was relatively short one, but these are the coins that I'm looking at within the next couple of days. And obviously, 𝗂𝗚𝗚𝗏 is my top pick. But yet again, I do appreciate you guys being here today. It is going to be a short live stream today. Not really not much happening in the market right now. But yeah, I do appreciate everyone joining. Peace out. Bye-bye.